Hi, this is Michael William Denny of ThunderShamanism.com. So I'm here to tell you something you already know. Astrology sucks. It's totally inaccurate. It's just a bunch of ridiculous nonsense, right? Every time you open up the newspaper and you look at your astrological forecast, how many times have you looked at that and go, oh my God, that's so true? I haven't. And I'll tell you why. It's because astrology sucks. The reason why it sucks isn't because astrology is a bogus science. No, astrology really works. The problem is that the vast majority of astrologers out there and astrology books out there and astrological predictions out there are based on what was happening in the sky 2,000 years ago. Now, if you go by what is happening actually right now, when you look up in the sky and see the lights of the stars shining upon you, it makes sense to you, right? Just common sense that the light that's hitting you is the light that's affecting you. Well, that is true astrological science, and this is called Vedic astrology. Now, there are two major differences between Western astrology and Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology is the astrology of the Vedas, the astrology of the ancient East Indian yogis and spiritual masters. And 2,000 years ago, the science of astrology was being created in what we now call Turkey. And it went to Greece and it went to India. Now, what happened is Europe started going into Christianity and changing its shamanic religion over to the Christian religion. And so the astrological sciences went into a slump, and they stayed with the predictions based on 2,000 years ago, which is what's called the tropical zodiac. The East Indians, however, the Vedics, continued to use the calculations that were originally done, and they've kept up with how the stars and the constellations are moving in the sky based on how it hits the earth right now in real time. And this is called the sidereal zodiac. So if you've been struggling with your astrological forecasts and your chart and it doesn't apply to you, don't worry, you're not alone. But I can tell you that if you know what your real astrological sign is, what your real astrological chart is, you'll find out it's incredibly accurate. The other thing that's different is not only does Western go off of the sun sign and go off of calculations based on the earth relative to the sun sign lasts for 30 days. But in the sidereal zodiac, we go off of your ascendant. It's your rising sign. And that changes every 2 hours. So every 2 hours, your ascendant, which is who you are, your personality, the sum total of your personality, changes every 2 hours. So you're going to find what your real sign is, and you're going to find out many more important practical things that you can do in order to change your life.